Hi there, and welcome back to Capitalize Analytics Workflow Admin Manager. As companies scale Alteryx usage and increase the amount of productionized workflows, it's challenging to manage data source and tool configuration changes. Manually updating data sources and tool configurations across batches of workflows when, for example, moving from development to production is time-intensive. WAM allows for updating data source connections and tool configurations across one or multiple workflows simultaneously. In this video, we are highlighting the ability to update both input and output connections, as well as modify tool configurations. As a refresher, you're looking at the WAM interface. On the left-hand side is the workflow viewer. This contains workflows from a folder that I choose. I can then apply one of these four functions to one workflow or multiple workflows simultaneously. Today, we're talking about connections and fields. Starting with connections, I have the ability to modify either an input or output data source. I can first search a term, which will bring up any workflows that have a data source containing that term. I can also choose a workflow, load the details, and interact with both the input and output connections. In this instance, I want to change WAM-TC to WAM-TB. I'll specify the search term, how I want to replace it, and choose whether or not I want to modify the original version of the workflow or create a new one. I'll create version 2, hit update, and when I refresh my list, I can see my original workflow containing WAM-TC as the output and my modified workflow containing WAM-TB. I can choose multiple workflows, load the details, and execute this find and replace functionality across either input or output data sources in any of these workflows. My fields updates operate similarly. I can once again search a term, specify the element of the tool that I'm searching. In this instance, it's the name of a field. And when I search, I'll bring up any workflows containing the field inventory differences. As I refresh my list, I can also choose the workflow, load the details, and interact with all of the tool configuration. In this instance, I want to change inventory differences to inventory variances. I'll search the term, choose the element of the tool it's related to, in this instance, the name of a field, choose my replacement, and then decide whether or not I want to create a new version or modify the current version. In that I've already created version 2, I'm going to modify version 2 by hitting update. And when I refresh my list, I can see my original workflow containing inventory differences and my modified workflow containing inventory variances. I can apply this functionality to field name, data type, size, or expression. More workflows are a good thing. That tells us our Alteryx usage is scaling and that usage is impactful. With greater usage comes more demand for management of data sources and tool configurations. Functionalities like our mass updates of connections and fields provide greater data governance on the input and output data sources, as well as agility in being able to update and affect tool configurations. For more information on WAM and a complimentary audit report, visit capitalizeconsulting.com/workflow admin manager and contact sales@capitalizeconsulting.com.